I'm called Ahari Interfaith. I'm an agronomy technician here at Lwebitawazadi, and I'm taking you through about the stages of seed potato production. We've been having a challenge with low seed production, and here that is when we come out with this screen house, which may increase at least in the production of clean mini tubers. Here we plant tissue culture plantlets, of which we plant them and they spend here 100 to 120 days. Then they produce mini tubers. As I've shown you, mini tubers here, which have been generated within 80 days from days of planting. This is the size mainly of mini tubers which we are getting from here. We planted these plantlets on 16th of August this year, and we managed to get these ones. After getting these ones, actually, you keep them to break the dormancy. After breaking the dormancy, you plant them in outside the field. Then you produce the pre-basic seed, which is at least 99 free of any disease. Actually, before I take you far, in the tissue culture laboratory, we had to make sure that whichever we get it out is extremely very clean, and we are sure it is eliminated of any virus and any disease. So we bring them and we transplant them here, as you are seeing in the planting boxes or the seeds. In the outside the field, when you are going to plant or to be a seed potato producer, mainly you need to select good site. Site selection is very crucial and is very important. When you are selecting land for seed production, mainly potato, make sure that in that land you know its history. It has never been grown by potato in the last or previous 2 years. And some potatoes or some seed or anything of the same family has never been surfaced in that area. That is when you can plant seed and you get the real potato, of which is at least 95 disease free. Then from there, after selecting the land or the good site, make sure that that site or that land, it is not in the back, of which there are some diseases, some potato diseases, which can easily be transferred from some plants of the same family or by rainwater. When you're planting or when you're going to plant, make sure you use some fertilizer, because in some of the area, land has been grown up. We've lost its fertility, so we need some supplement. That is when we really advise to be using NPK 17, which is a nitrogenous fertilizer. When you are selecting seed potato, make sure at least the tuber is not extremely very big and it is not very small. At least it should be, the size should be starting from an egg size, then going up. And it should be having at least more than 4 eyes or sprouts, and should be disease free, and should be from a known source. That is when you should consider what you should consider when you are selecting seed potato for planting if you want to be a good seed producer. Then on planting, make sure you plant at a recommended spacing. The real spacing, actually the recommended spacing for potato growing, it is 75 centimeters by 30, which is 2.5 feet by 1 feet.
1 foot.
Yes, 1 foot. After planting, from the date of planting, make sure you record. And it is actually the destruction of the foliar or the green or the vegetation. When you know that the plant has reached maturity, that is when you come and slash it off, mainly to harden it. Because when you don't harm, that means they will get some cuts and some peelings, which may end up causing rotting of the seed. Then potatoes have been facing some diseases, challenges, mainly in the open field. Here, being moist, because we've been having enough rains or much rains, and those ones, they actually contribute to the production of phytophthora infestans, which causes late blight. And late blight has been a threat to all potato growers. Then in case there is some phytophthora infestan or late blight, that is when we apply some preventive measures. After planting, make sure at 30 days or a month you apply some preventive, which we do use M45. M45, which is a preventive fungicide. Then in case there is any showing of the disease or any incident, that is when we use the curative ones or the systematic ones. And in those, mainly, the one which is so excellent, it is Ridomil. It is a trade name on market, which is Metralaxy mainly. Say you try Ridomil. Yeah, Ridomil, when the field is affected, try and make sure that at least you apply twice a week or thrice a week, depending to the incidence and the severity of the disease. And even the weather, you should consider that. You can, let's say, apply and it rains after. There you need to repeat it. Then there are also some pests which also attack potato, which are stripes, aphids. Those ones also we have some pesticides, of which we have some local, which is a trade name, but it is at least a systematic pesticide which has been working for us. Then these ones we use only 20 mils in 20 liters, which is the ratio of 1 to 1. Then from there, in the case the soils are not so fertile, or in case the plant itself is not looking all good, and you need to enhance its vigorosity, you apply some foliar feed, of which you usually use the Supergrow, Supermax, Hygro, foliar feed. There are many, but here we've been using the Super Green or Supergrow.